So I just saw this new documentary. Charlize Theron is an immortal warrior and gonna live forever based on a true story. It's very, it was Old Guard.
Welcome to Trigger Puppy's discussion about The Old Guard. I'm Frankie.
Chris.
And we watched this movie and ended up liking it a little bit more than we thought we were going to, especially for me.
It's a weird movie. I don't want to call it frustrating, but I liked it, and this is what we came to. We want to see a sequel.
Yeah.
I'm totally down to see more in this world. I liked the movie, I didn't love it, and it's like rising in the ranks of their all-time most viewed movies, and I think it's why. People want to see Charlize Theron do action. Atomic Blonde, or, she was in the Prometheus or one of the Alien kind of movies, as kind of a, badass chick thing. Like, maybe this is her John Wick. I don't know. I'm down, though, for sure.
She used to be a ballet dancer. She's very athletic from youth, and throughout now being a kick-ass leading lady in all these cool movies. What I think is interesting about this is there's so much good stuff, like over-the-top great action and some great acting moments
Absolutely.
And things, then paired with some kind of sloppy plot and like where they place scenes is kind of weird. But I can't believe I watched a movie and I was like, that was kind of mediocre. I really want to see the next one.
I want more, though.
What? I knew why, because it was just so well done when it was well done. And even the bad stuff, it's not bad. I mean, I guess we can get into what we didn't like about it. We did like the movie, but...
I'm going to start with the good things, which I think
Let's start with the good.
The action scenes. Great. It
Unbelievable.
felt like either, sort of John Wick meets, Jason Bourne or something very, kind of, documentary style, shaky cam, but not bad shaky cam. It was right for what it was trying to do. It was trying to be very present, like modern documentary look.
Yeah.
And when the action scenes were hitting, it was great. Like very gun fu, whatever. It just, I think they were like firing all cylinders for all of that action stuff. And I think that's why people keep like watching the movie and keep, recommending it to people as an action movie. It's fantastic. Everybody is very, mysterious but likable. Like there was enough going on. And speaking of mystery, like we want to know more about this world, these people, like who gets to be immortal? How does this happen? Do you have to chop off some, Scottish dude's head? I don't know. What are the rules for this?
There can be only 5.
Oh, yeah, 5, 1, 5. I don't know. Yeah.
Born to be kings with a
Charlize and the lead, Niall, Kiki Lane, who's amazing. They were fighting on the plane, and she Anderson Silva'd her leg. Spaghetti legs. This movie's got it. It knows what it's doing. The movie does a great job of continually winning you over with something new and fun. They need to protect somebody, so they throw their immortal bodies in front of bullets, and it's amazing. You're like, oh, that's cool. And they waited till the end of the movie to do it.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Beautiful payoff. While I loved it in the action sequences, the fact that it was so kind of sterile and docu-style made some of the things feel weird. Like they're always like carrying around battle axes and stuff, and I was like, could have been cool if it was really like stylized like John Wick.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Old Guard feels more like Bourne Identity with immortal people, and so it was there was a little weird disconnect for me. I know why they chose to shoot it in the style they did, but I kind of wanted it to be a little more stylized sometimes.
The whole first 10 minutes, you can literally skip it, and it doesn't change the movie. It doesn't affect the movie whatsoever.
It's really so funny you say that, because I think that's why I was a little weird about the tonal disconnect. If they had started with Kiki Lane as a modern day soldier doing her soldier thing, I think it would have set me up more for the kind of documentary style and the look and the feel.
Yes.
But they started with this fake out, maybe somebody dies, maybe they don't. Flashbacky, whatever. Like, it was just cheap. It just didn't work. And then we finally get into the movie 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later.
15, yeah.
It was...
Once it's 15 minutes in, all cylinders. You're like,
going.
Everyone's gelling. The movie suddenly starts feeling a lot bigger than it did. Again, that's why it feels like it's like a reshoot that they shoved in. Because the movie feels small in that first 10 minutes, like, oh, these are small sets. These are kind of.
I think why we're so excited about a sequel, despite being like, it was good, but not great. Some of these immortal warriors have been alive for hundreds, maybe over 1,000 years. I want to see some of those stories. Was she killing Vikings back in the day? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, let's see it. This movie feels really smaller, but it feels like, especially because it's being such a hit on Netflix, maybe we're gonna get some, maybe get some more of this, get some,
Yes.
the old guard, crusade stories and the old guard, whatever.
This movie does a lot with what it has, right? I thought this movie was going to fall under the weight of trying to be too big, this epic, massive blockbuster. It's actually kind of pared down with a few set pieces, and it's very focused and very thoughtful, and it really kind of blew me away. It was not this schlocky nonsense, and I have to say, the director, Gina Prince Bythewood.
We're gonna,
we nailed it.
Yeah,
we
totally
nailed it.
I think we're gonna be getting more of this, and I think she's kind of core to the whole. It sounds like people really trust her.
Keep her.
I'm an appreciator of movies that are made based on comics, but I rarely read the comics. But I am super intrigued where this goes because they set up a lot of, characters they may have met over the years or, people they've lost along the way. And there's definitely some mysteries that will be, explored in hopefully future movies.
It's funny, it's a con and it's a pro. I'm like, you had kind of things that aren't well flushed out in this movie, like, their history thing kind of gets thrown in at the end, and a mystery character who shows up, who is mentioned, and you know that she's only mentioned
so that they can,
so that they can string you.
Can you please not do that again?
This is going that direction, but then you're like, but I'm kind of happy it did.
But I want more. Okay, I need more.
I guess I just want more.
Just want more. Just give us more.
Yeah, no, I hope they do another movie, and I hope they learn their lessons and tighten it up and make it even better. Bigger and better.
Here's what I want to see, a little separate. Like, could we get a, Keanu Reeves, Charlize Theron, crossover? I want to see them as immortal lover, warrior, whatever. I don't know if it's this. Is John Wick immortal? Maybe. It kind of seems like it's. Come on, Hollywood, get on this. Charlize Theron and Keanu Reeves are already immortal. Obviously, everybody knows that. So could we just get them together in an action movie? Yes, please.
We need Kiki and Shar Shar to get together.
Just give me that. Give me that.
Whoa, I know Gung Fu.
I don't think there is a good Charlize Theron impression, so I'm just gonna say yes, he does.
It's a hard impression.
That's a hard impression. If you guys are liking this video, give us a little like and subscribe because we want to give you more.
We want to sit here as immortals for the end of time, talking about pop culture.
We literally don't leave. This is, we live on this couch. So continue to support us living on this couch.
Watch The Old Guard. Check us out next time. Sorry, I forgot to wear my Old Guard today.
Yeah,
I'm a little stinky, buddy.